All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, it will be the first we'll collect them. All right, let's go down to the full detail of the information as it be. You don't share the American military veterans' right enlist new British PM support for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S release. American military veterans of Igbo descent, Avid, has written to and enlisted the support of the new British Prime Minister Keir Starmer for the release of the illegally detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen. Avid, in a letter dated July 19th, congratulated Starmer on his emergence as the new British PM and reminded him of Kanu's ordeal following his extraordinary rendition from Kenya in 2021. The letter, jointly signed by Dr. Sylvester Onya and Dr. Godson Obiago, President and Secretary of Avid, respectively urged the new British Prime Minister to prevail on the Nigeria authorities to release Kanu. Avid expressed concern over Kanu's deteriorating health condition and urged for action towards his release in compliance with court orders. Below is a full text of the Avid letter made available to Vanguard. The American military veterans of Igbo descent, Avid, wishes to congratulate you and the people of the United Kingdom on your July 5th, 2024 successful general election. Your victory as the new Prime Minister is remarkable and timely. We appreciate your forward-reasoning stance on British imperialism and its impact on Africa, with particular reference to Nigeria. We know your leadership would be a great success because of your broad scope and depth of knowledge on global affairs, as well as your willingness to bring transformational changes. Avid is a not-for-profit veteran entity composed of citizens of the United States of Igbo ancestry who honorably served or are currently serving in the various branches of United States Armed Forces. Our organization was incorporated in the state of New Mexico and headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida. We are not affiliated to any political party at home or overseas. We bring to your notice the illegal extraordinary rendition of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, a political activist and British. Since 2021, Mr. Kanu has been on isolated detention in Nigeria Department of State Security Service because he requested for a referendum to create the nation of Biafra out of the present-day Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu has significant health problems and he is not receiving adequate health care. Just this week, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, a special counsel for Nnamdi Kanu, wrote on X yesterday during our visitation with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we found him ill, with shortness of breath, low BP, and general malaise. For this reason, he requested to see his doctor and we submitted a letter in this regard. Today, the doctor arrived at the DSS but was denied access to MNK at 4:17 p.m. 16/07/2024. We need you to expedite a thorough review of the case and help release Nnamdi Kanu from Nigerian dungeon. Avid is key deep in support of democratic process everywhere. A call for referendum is not a call for war or violence. We have high hope that you will set the British citizen free from the clutches of cruel and inhuman treatment meted out to Mr. Kanu by the NIG government. My people, when I don't see here as that one they happen, This one is coming from the American veterans of Igbo descent who have said that their brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be out of the DSS detention. Of course, this letter was written to Sama, the new British Prime Minister, and they encouraged him to follow the way of justice. And also remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of the United Kingdom. And that brings me to a question that I want to ask. And my question is, had it been that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a pure citizen of Britain, like the mother London, the father London, and such a thing happened in Nigeria? The question is, are the UK, the Britain, were they supposed to leave that person there, or were they going to take an action? Because if actually what the UK Constitution says is true, because I know that there are about 3 ways which one can become a citizen of a particular nation. It is either citizen by birth or either citizen by the Constitution. And the other way is also either citizen by Constitution, also whereby that maybe through business corporation you can become a citizen of a particular nation. And now Kanu is a citizen of UK by Constitution, and he has been in the DSS detention since 2021. If you check it, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now we are in 2024. This is about 4 years or thereabout. And the year 2024 is fast finishing and nothing has yet been done. And I am asking, is it not partiality on the side of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is the government of Britain being fair in their judgment, or being fair in neglecting Kanu as a citizen of their country? Is government of Britain being fair, knowing fully that Kanu traveled from Britain to Kenya with a British passport, and somehow he found himself in Nigeria without stamping in or stamping out? Does it mean that the British government doesn't have anything to say in this particular matter? Because everybody has been looking forward to see what is going to happen. They have been looking forward to see how the British is going to vent their anger on the energy judiciary, which have refused to judge fairly as it should be. But on all this waiting, on all this anticipation, and all this dream of having this thing come to pass, none of these people have done anything. Now, another information, ohanezendigbo has said, spoke about the economic hardship of the NIG, saying that very soon, the country is about to crash. I think ohanezendigbo, their eyes are now opening small to see what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw before he started the protest, before he started the move for referendum. Even though that our people say that what an elder sees sitting down, or what an elder saw sitting down, that even if a child climbs a mighty tree, skyscraper, that he will not be able to see it. But this time, I think that reverse is the case. Because if you check the age of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the age of all these elders that are in ohanezendigbo, you find that Kanu is quite very younger than them, and these people are elder. For example, even the leader of the ohanezendigbo, Emmanuel Iwayan, who is an elder statesman, and I am wondering, why are they not seeing what Kanu is seeing? Why are they not trying to see through the spectacle of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Igbo. Meanwhile, on other information, the Igbo social cultural organization ohanezendigbo worldwide has said Nigeria will never experience peace and development because of growing injustice against Igbos. Igbo is an ethnic group dominant in Nigeria's southeast. The spokesperson of the ohanezendigbo, Chiedozie Ogbonnia, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. Ohanezendigbo stands on a firm wicket based on reasons, history, and experience to state that there can never be peace, progress, and national development when there is a deliberate government policy of injustice, tantrums, and brimstones against a vibrant, capacious, resourceful, resilient, and populous ethnic group such as the Igbo, he said. Giving an instance of the alleged injustice, Mr. Ogbonnia recalled that the then President Muhammadu Buhari in January 2021 appointed some service chief in Nigeria but excluded Igbos from the appointment. He said the lopsided policy did not reduce insecurity in Nigeria. Mr. Ogbonnia also described the current economic hardship in Nigeria as a comeuppance of Igbophobia. People, when I don't say as it happen, he said that what is happening now is as a result of Igbophobia in the country called NIG. And if you look at some of these things, you will find out that these people are making sense because it looks as if Ndi Igbo are actually marginalized. Other information has to be, remember that the present government has been pressuring what is his name, Dangote, and Dangote has been crying out, saying that the NNPC should come and take over the refinery since they don't want him to operate. But as it be, the former governor of Anambra State, in the person of Peter Obi, has made a comment on that. Former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has called on the federal government to resolve the conflicting issues between Dangote Industries and government agencies. Niger News reports that Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, made the plea in a statement via X on Tuesday titled, Dangote Refinery should be fully supported, not vilified. Record that Dangote has been embroidered in dispute with the Nigerian government concerning his refinery project in Lagos. Initially, Dangote shared his frustration regarding a group obstructing his effort to import crude oil and the subsequent challenges in obtaining necessary products, which have impeded the progress of operation. However, the situation escalated when the NMDPRA announced that the government had not yet granted the necessary license for Dangote's refinery to commence operation. Reacting to the development, Peter Obi asserted that the issue transcends political affiliation and personal grievances which should be resolved swiftly considering Dangote's contribution to Nigeria. Obi said government agencies should be directed to offer the necessary support for the seamless launch and operation of Dangote Refinery. According to him, the refinery has the potential to generate approximately $21 billion in annual revenue and create over 100,000 jobs, with numerous additional positive impacts on the economy. Governor Nnamdi of Jigawa State has advised Nigerians to consider the current economic hardship as a test from God rather than resorting to protest. My people get one until they say the governor of Jigawa has encouraged Nigerians to see the current hardship as a test from God. Meanwhile, I'm not encouraging anybody to go and protest out there because The government we have these days, they don't care about your protest, and even when you try to protest, you might protest with your own life. But for this governor to open his mouth and say that the current hardship in Nigeria is a test from God, while him and his family are dining and whining, he has all the allowances of the allowances: wardrobe allowance, food allowance, this one allowance, generator allowance, fuel allowance. Even the only thing that is remaining for these politicians to have in this nation is life allowance. This man has said that the current hardship in Nigeria is as a result of God testing the nation. Which God is testing Nigeria? Is it Allah or Muhammad or Jesus Christ or Yeshua? These politicians have decided not to tell us the truth, what is happening in this nation and how they are spending the money in the coffers of the nation. Let's continue. The governor, who is a member of the All Progressive Congress APC, made this statement on Monday during a town hall meeting with 27 groups in Dutse. The meeting, which included representatives from the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC), Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN), and National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS), saw the group disassociate themselves from the planned nationwide protest scheduled for August 1st. Governor Nnamdi, who acknowledged the economic challenges facing the country, said that protest is not the solution. He encouraged citizens to express their grievances through alternative means, such as prayers and seeking divine intervention. He said there are many ways people could express their grievances. People are at liberty to display their grievances through protests under democratic dispensation, but that isn't the most effective way to address the problems. The protest alone will not provide the solution. People should turn to God, repent, seek for forgiveness, and divine intervention on the challenges. I will still say that religion is the opium of the people, because religion has practically blinded the eyes of the Africans, and these politicians has used religions to loot us. Because how can a hungry man turn and be seeking for divine intervention when he is in a country that produces crude oil, a country that has limestone, a country that has rubber, a country that has iron ore, a country that has iron ore, a country that has tin, a country that has timber, a country that produces gold, lithium, a country that produces all these things, and the politicians are telling the citizens to turn to prayer so that God can come from heaven and intervene. Forgetting that the intervention of God is them that God has put in that position. And they have decided to live a selfish life by making sure that the citizens are impoverished. The current president said, widen the tax net and reduce the purchasing power of the people. And that is what this government has practically done by making sure that the purchasing power of the people is reduced and making sure that the tax net is widened more and more. If these governors so much love this country, why not reduce their salaries? Why not reduce their stipends? Why not reduce their allowances? What the salary of the members of the House of Assembly, the members of the Senate, the upper and the lower chamber, the salary, the stipend, the allowances they are taking put together, Nigeria, if you put the whole of Nigeria civil servants together, I don't think that what these few people are taking as their salary and their allowances can be up to what the whole of Nigerian civil servants are taking. And this governor is telling Nigerians, telling the citizens to to go and start praying, to go and start seeking God, to turn their face to God, so that God can help them. My people, 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 ndị anapụrụ kootu ha. My people, ndị na-anwụ n'agụlụ. Eti ezu eluela o, bịala ije ga-ana, anụlụla nna alụbeghị, my boy ga-alụ ya. Eti ezu eluela o, bịala ije ga-ana, alụlụla nna alụghị nụ, my boy ga-alụ ya. O setela. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the courses, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first we'll collect them. See you on the next edition. Thank you for listening. God bless you.